dealer with a drip mind too tight. Cause I'm some of the grew up rich, I grew up poor. Had to hustle, be mature. That's my point of view. That's my point of view.
What's good, family? It's your girl Gigi Lemaine, aka the New Age Cleopatra, and welcome to another episode of POV.
Been a minute.
It's been a minute. And of course, the queen can't rule alone in her queendom. She needs a little bit of a extra pizzazz from the other kingdoms down the road, across the seas. Of course, guys, did you see us in the States anyway?
Yes, queen.
Listen, Wildcard, Black Slim, shout out. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm good.
There's
man.
something different about you. You're glowing.
Really? I think it's the summer, man. That's all it is.
Skin routine, maybe.
Yeah. Something like that.
Unfamiliar.
Is that what Unjani?
Not the right.
How you doing?
You right, right?
How you doing?
I'm all good. How are you?
You look good.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody looks so good today.
It's the summer, man.
Yeah.
It's the summer. Imbali yabo shining you even by like adlali.
Mama 2K. What's
So
good?
how many was straight?
We're so close.
You good? Mbali, I think, are you going, she's going through something. Mbali has realized that she's not equipped to be in relationships. I don't really think it's her choice. No, it might be a choice. It will unpack it, on another day.
I understand that, Mom.
Honestly.
I get it.
I don't know if you get it anymore. I really don't. But nonetheless, we're here with somebody who is known as The Plug. I met her many years ago in person. So I'm lucky that I wasn't introduced to you, like, as a fan on Instagram. Of course, we are still fans here at POV. We give love and respect where it's due. And thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Welcome our girl, DEELAAH.
Yeah.
So, like, do you say DEELAAH because it's like you're a dealer, or is it like,
Yeah,
what's up with
bro.
that? 'Cause
Actually.
I was actually thinking that.
Actually, that's dope.
Honestly, people have always been so confused when it comes to my name.
Yeah.
Because I literally, the name DEELAAH comes from a certain name I was given from childhood, which is Delight. Because I was always happy. You understand? So my grandma was like, your name is Delight. Not that it's on my birth certificate, but she was like, you are Delight. So from Delight, I went to DEELAAH. And that's about it. But as time went on, I became a dealer and so
Hey.
Okay, so please clarify for the people
Yes.
watching what kind of dealer, because I mean, it's weird out here.
What are you dealing?
No, in an aspect, not really dealing, in an aspect that the reason why you say the plug is because I assist people in every way possible that I'm able to. I'm that one person that does not gatekeep.
Okay,
Whether
nice.
I know something can give you 10 rand, I'm like, yo, pull over, 10 rand here. You understand? I've always been someone who's not afraid of other people's growth. So
Nice.
whatever I see, whatever I meet, if I hear you talking about a plug, if I hear you talking about you need somebody, I know somebody who needs somebody who needs somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm always, let's share the food, guys. Let's share
Yeah.
the money. So I don't gatekeep anything. So that's how the name The Plug came about. And that's what I'm dealing. Helping people, dealing my
Yeah.
blessings, dealing your destinations.
Yes, girl. Come on.
Your destinies and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it about me. I don't gatekeep. So it
Okay.
gets to a point that, can you imagine, people even text me and be like, DEELAAH, where can I buy this dress? Because they just believe I know where somebody can find something. Everything.
Wait, is it a dress you wearing or a dress
Not
they've
even a
seen
dress,
somewhere?
a dress they've seen somewhere. They just believe
You're
that
like
if DEELAAH doesn't
like an
know,
app.
You're giving
Exactly.
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 Mobile app.
Exactly. Because sometimes it's even shocking to me. I'll literally sit with my brother. They're like, DEELAAH, there's nobody. I have girls in what's this, Limpopo. I posted you, and they were like, DEELAAH is your sister. I'm
What
like,
the hell?
do you mean they even know me in Limpopo? It was like, bro,
Yeah.
you don't really realize what you're
How
doing.
does something like this start? Like, how do you just... How?
Like, what happened? Okay, short story, guys.
Yeah.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Yes, we love stories.
Story time.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so this is about me. This is how my journey began. So I went to school. First things first, I didn't come from a rich family where, if I said I wanted something huge, I would get it instantly. I had to work for it. I had to pass at school. Sort of those things. That understanding family. Not that I was sleeping with hunger, but I would get whatever it is I want.
Okay.
So I finished school. When I finished school, it was a thing that, yes, I did apply at varsities that accepted me, but there's no money.
Okay.
You understand? So it was that thing that, okay, I don't really have much family in Josie. Who are you going to go to?
Got you.
A lot of things, you understand? I spent a whole year at home. And what I was doing is I was waking up, sleep, cry, eat.
Damn.
My mother could not even tell me. I was a big girl. Could not even tell me, like, Deela, wake up and clean. She would literally, as a mother, she felt that pain. Like, she could do more. But at the end of the day, it's all in God's hands, you understand? So I would wake up, sleep, cry, sleep. But I always had my phone. So I've always been a person who's too social when it comes to a phone, but not in real life.
Okay.
So I was meeting friends online, this and this and this, etc., etc., etc. So the first job I ever did was a promoter. I saw somebody advertised a post and I texted the guy. You understand? And they gave me a trial. I had 1,000 rand in my bank. I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember. But that was enough for me to travel from Northwest to Josie. And I had to beg a friend, can I please come and sleep at your place? Blah, blah, blah. I made it. My first night was successful. Then I started telling the guy, look, I don't have money to always be coming from Northwest to here. Can I do it online? So at that point, girls, they need different girls at clubs all the time, right?
Or was a club promoting?
Yes.
Okay,
club
got
promoting.
you, got you.
Different girls, different girls, different girls, different girls. Cool. So I started having girls. But at some point I got tired of it. It's tiring. It's literally draining because people disappoint and they don't understand when they disappoint. It's your money, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Then I left that. I stayed home a bit again. Then I applied for a job again at another club in Midrand. They took me as a bottle girl. You understand? So at that time, I already had a lot of girls.
Okay.
You understand? Because of my hosting.
So
I already had a lot of goals. But, you know, when I was looking for a job, when I would sleep day in, day out through the whole year, when I would cry, there was nobody to help me. But I already had maybe 12,000 followers on IG. But there was not even any single soul. But I knew at that time, I was a nobody. But I knew big people in Josie.
Yes.
Not that I've met him in real life, but we had a sort of ground, you understand? But nobody was there to be like, Deela, yeah, Sharp, just pull up, do this, do this. I had to literally start from nothing. Okay, I start being a bottle girl. That's me, that's me, that's me. So people, guys, one aspect I forgot to mention. Because guys knew I had a lot of girls. They would always text. Deela, I'm having a party.
What does it mean to have a lot of girls?
Yeah,
Sorry,
'cause,
But having a lot of girls, you end up being labeled as a pimp.
that's what, I didn't want to say it.
Yes.
But, you know what I mean?
Having a lot of girls, you
Yeah.
end up being labeled as a pimp. But they
Okay.
did not understand. At a club, guys, you can't be bringing guys. We need you guys to come and buy alcohol.
100%.
So I need new audience every time, which is girls, because they brought the money in my pocket.
Got you.
So I had to have a lot of girls as possible. So if this group disappoints, this one will pull up. So you have to have many. There's never many when it comes working to a club.
Got you.
So I got a lot of girls. Then guys will text, Deela, I have a party. Please pull through with girls. You understand? Then I'll just post harmlessly. Remember, I'm a village babe. So I did not really know how fast life really works. So, Deela, I have a party. Please pull through. I'll just post. Girls will be like, me. I'm like, oh, cool, go.
Whoa.
As much as I knew a lot of big people, you would never see me there. This is the one thing people don't understand. Even as much as I'm known now, it's hard to see me anyway.
So wait, do you take the girls
like
there
that.
and then
Or do
you're
they
not
go on
there,
their
or
own?
you go there with them?
This is my guy. I know you. I trust you. I have a party, Deela. Can you let your girls pull through? I just post. Those that are interested, go see yourself because I already trust you because I know you. So I don't have anything to fear. It's not like I'm sending you to somebody I
You're
don't
sending
know.
them
Okay.
to
No.
your person.
No. So if you're keen to have a party, if you're keen for whatever, go. This is you. You understand? Because like I said, I don't gatekeep anything.
Got you.
There are people that have make livings out of things that we despise.
Right.
You understand? But if the opportunity is there, who am I to be like, I am your God, you can't do that. It's not my part.
Yeah, so do you focus, did you focus specifically on, the bottles, or is there other, you spoke about dresses, Buddy was telling us that, even like waitressing and like whatever it is, are there other, sectors, just in case there's somebody listening and they want to reach out?
So, basically, when it comes to me plugging, like I said, I know you. Yeah, you are my sister. I know you.
Got you.
So, with the whole me having a lot of girls thingy, I got to meet, besides that, because I've always have a hustling mindset, I got to meet a lot of people. Some own companies, some own this and this and this.
Yeah.
And due to my following as well,
Yeah.
some would text me, because on my TikTok, it's mainly about me plugging people with jobs, whether you're disabled, whether you want to be a DJ. I don't know if I can say this, whether you want to be a stripper,
Yeah.
whether you want to be a dancer, whether you want to be a
I'm
cleaner.
sure you can.
You name it. I can literally plug you with any job you can think of. Whether you're qualified as an engineer.
Okay. Sorry, I wanted to just ask, like, there's a culture, there's a club culture or dark side to club culture that is like, I have a niece who was like, yo, I want to work in the club. I said, I saw the end. That's not gonna happen, because I was so scared of what I see from the outside.
Exactly.
So, what would you say then is, like, what is the misconception? What's the biggest misconception about working in the club that is not true? People think, okay, if you work, I'll give for example, if I'm thinking someone works in a club, chances are it's kind of like they're using you to sell you, or you are like there's you get what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions. What would you say, in your opinion, is the biggest misconception that's like that? It's not true. That's just what it kind of comes across like.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is what you're saying is not wrong. It actually exists.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But let's be honest, guys. There's nothing you get into yourself into that doesn't have a dark side. You understand? So when it comes to the club thing, like I'm saying, see, I was a village babe, innocent babe, of which this is what gents in the clubs want. Want a girl who have never seen in the club, want fresh meat. You understand? I was there, but you know one thing about me, when I suffered for that year, I told myself that there's a certain life I want for myself, and I'm gonna get it. So when I went to the club, instead of me to now be like, I am new meat, not that people didn't want me, they wanted me.
Yeah.
But I never focused on the gents. I focused on the hustle. You
Got
understand?
you.
So understand, to the club, there's people who are going for different reasons. Some are going to steal, some are going to party, some are going to spend,
Got you.
some are going to sell themselves or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So you just really need to know, what is it am I going to do there? Because let's be honest, you gotta have a strong mindset when it comes to certain things. Because now I can get there, my girl will be like, you're fine, look at yourself. Guys like people like you. She will convince me of something that I didn't even think of. But if I know that, you know what, me as DEELAAH, this and this is what I want.
Yeah.
And that is what I did. I
Okay.
got there, I promoted, I went back home. I didn't have time to be like, you know what, guys, I'm here, I need money. I was broke. I was literally broke. And it's not like it was even paying me that much. But that 2 cents, it would make a difference than me dying of depression in the house.
Were you able to date?
Nice.
To date, yeah. So,
The juicy bits.
so,
You're smitten.
I don't think she's the only one.
let me tell you something,
think of it.
guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm all ears. I'm
Hivo.
locked in.
Besides suffering, love is sweet.
Yes.
Love is sweet though.
You will forget that you're suffering. My brother, don't play with men.
Yeah.
The hill I'm gonna die on.
I agree. Then I will die on the hill.
Yes.
Bury them. Bury me there.
You see,
on the hill.
it's only that man's heel.
Yes.
Not a lot of men.
Yes.
Just that one man.
That one man. If he's watching this, my baby, you because you know what, guys? Let me tell you one thing about me.
Yeah.
How I was able to survive in Jersey. Most girls, when they come from small towns and they come to big towns, we see big girls. We are easily convinced to go to a lifestyle that we're not used to.
100%.
You understand?
I agree.
So, one thing about me, like I'm saying, I've always been social behind my phone. Because I had a phone, I think, since I was grade 3. Because my dad always made sure we're communicating at school, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that was me. So, when it comes to men, I've never really had that thing that if I see you, I'm like, I need to taste this man. I've never had that thing.
Okay.
There are certain things that attract me to a man, which is not what you look like.
Like what? Name them. Put them out there.
Like,
Yeah.
Put
you
them
know,
out there.
the way you talk to me, the
Okay.
way you treat other people. Even if you were to text me, like, DEELAAH, tell me what you're looking for in a man. I don't know what I would write to you. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you're gonna pretend to be
You're
what
gonna
I
shape
want.
yourself into-
And at the end of the day, I feel like people were built different. I can't put what I want. What if you're actually better than what I want?
Yeah.
You understand?
Ooh.
That's deep.
No,
Right?
really. So I'm
Yeah.
like, what if you're better than show up for me in a way that you feel like I'm gonna show up for this girl? Then I'm gonna choose. I'm like, my brother, I tried, but the way you show up for me, it's either we're gonna work on this or japa. Pack your stuff and go.
Yeah.
You understand? So, bro, I'm thinking of my babe.
I can hear you are saying
Let me
Japa.
bring it- let me bring it-
Yeah, jive.
See that man,
Yeah.
guys. That man. That man.
Yeah. No,
That
we
man,
see
eh?
you. We see you.
You see, a lot of guys in this world, if they meet a girl, they believe in, if they're more financially stable than you, they believe in providing what you want. But the moment they leave you, you're gone back to zero. And I believe there's no much hurt that passes that one. Imagine now, this is me. I came with my car. It's a man's.
Yeah.
I'm looking nice. You understand?
Come on.
Working
Come
girl.
on now.
Working
Push the
girl.
start.
DEELAAH.
Push the
Working
start.
Focus. So like I was saying, guys, you focus, guys.
Yeah.
So they believe that they can give you, there are guys that will give you everything you need. Babe, I need to take my girls on the branch, 5,000, go, that's you understand? And as girls, we end up being more invested
And
in the current moment
Yeah.
that we forget that if this man woke up one day and
Yeah.
is gone, I'm gonna be nothing.
Yes.
can I say this?
Absolutely.
From my point of view,
Yeah.
right? I think a lot of the time, men that do that, right, that don't, they kind of like just give the money or make sure they pay for right? There's like it's open to conversation, but I think there's like a level of narcissism in there, right? It's someone saying, okay, cool, like I'm gonna take your dopamine level here, then bring it right low and then confuse you, right? So that you need that dopamine rush from me, right? So I say, I just met you. Now, let's say the old dealer, right? I say, okay, cool. That is a village girl and she doesn't know job, but okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure she gets picked up in an Uber Black, Sugi Legion. Understand? She gets picked up in an Uber Black, take it to a restaurant in Santon or wherever, right? Now, you've never felt this rush in your entire fucking life, right? There's fucking music playlisted for you in the restaurant that we're chilling in. You've never felt that.
Somehow
Right?
no
I
process.
know that you've never felt that. So I take you to that high, right? Then I know, okay, I've got you on that high. And then we smash, whatever. A week later, all of a sudden, there's no good morning text. Now you feel like almost like a slave to, okay, did I mess up? Did I do something wrong? When you want to eat, I take you to a restaurant that I know is like, this is nothing, right? Now I'm making you chase that first feeling that I gave you, and it's like a sense of narcissism that men do a lot of the time. So just to bring it back, I like the fact that you're saying someone who's putting you in a position to help you, and not an illusion to say, okay, cool, I'm helping you by beautifying you, right, and putting you here, but then I'm in control whether you go here or here. If I have a bad day, you here. If I have a good day, then you here. And I feel like a lot of men do that.
I think it's crazy that you're saying that because I found that it's like a trend with some men. So in the beginning, like he'll take you on vacation.
Talk to me.
Very
You
early
know, like
foods.
buy you
Too early.
First dates.
a very expensive
Talk
bag.
to me. Lay it
He'll
on
do
him.
this and this and that and that. And then 3 months out, it's like very struggling. Like you
Are we
know,
talking from
and-
experience?
Yes, I am.
No, that
I'm
came
speaking
from
I'm speaking from
I've felt that.
Like,
It's heartfelt.
Oh.
like
Struggling.
you started so well, my boy.
Yeah.
You started so well. And I always say to people, like, I will never accept anything from a man that I can't do for myself.
Yes.
So it's not something that's irrelative. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's very important that if a man does something for you, you must be able to do it for yourself.
Exactly.
And I mean to the highest level, like even buying a car.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, like So I don't really understand, and maybe Slim, this is something like you get. Why do your brothers do that? Because I think
Can I
that's
just-
when you guys kind of like.
It's crazy when you
just
call them my brother.
drop-
She's been saying
Like,
that to
you're
everyone.
fam.
Listen.
you
I just
drop
want
the
to add to what Slim was saying. Now, I think the reason why they do that to begin with, okay, minus the ones who act like they have, only to find that they don't have.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the narcissistic ones.
Yeah.
I think it stems a lot from rejection. Because, I mean, if you're growing and you, in your walks of life somewhere, you're either working or you're hustling,
Got you.
and maybe your peers or your friends are winning. I mean, you're a guy. And we all know the saying, a guy doesn't get loved unless they have something. A woman could be loved
Provide and
forever,
protect.
right? So you make a promise to yourself, "Ukuthi masengi right." You know, not even to saying Zobabonisa, but it's so subconscious to
As
you.
a man.
As a man, because you're like, okay, now I can afford and I can get Ujiji, right?
Yes.
But now there's that underlying thing that you didn't deal with, and you didn't handle your rejection. You need to realize, guys, how psychology works sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do things in a way that you don't realize you're doing it because of trauma, and you're not aware. So now I'm treating a woman like this, but I didn't plan. This is what I'm gonna do. It's just stemming from the fact that mali manje, but you don't. You're not conscious of it. You understand? And then there's also ego at play. As you go along, you're making more money. You can buy anything, right? You can buy a woman now,
Yeah.
because that's what they'll look that view it as. You know,
And those are the worst, eh?
those are the worst. So it you can't just be, sometimes you can't just be a narcissistic person. If it's not a trauma situation, it's a lot of rejection. I know guys personally who've said this to me, who've said, you know, kade ngangimfuna lo muntu, and I had, and ngaba nescreenshot, I went to them and I said ngabe si right, and they never went back to them. And at any opportunity they got an opportunity to be with them, they would show them ukuthi, you know, I'll throw money at you, but you ain't shit now. I could afford better. And guys, and they won't be open about that sometimes, you know.
But it's so traumatizing. Like, I don't know, guys. You know, this conversation is very needed, hey?
Right?
Like, no,
Honestly.
because I know a man who's like very scary looking, and not scary looking, but like he's not the first man you he's not a man you'd put on, you know.
Yeah.
a
I
men's
understand.
beauty. Yeah, I'm trying to.
You got you, girl.
I'm using the wrong words, cause like, but you know, then he bought a car, and I saw his ego kind of.
Beta.
Elevate.
Beta.
Like for me, I don't know. I think I'm just in a different. Like there's nothing, absolutely not. Like I think I'm season, but up until a certain point, I think it's like uktwala, right? Like you start with a monkey, then eventually like the monkey's not enough. Then you need a snake. I feel like that's
Then
how
your child.
there's so much more than
Oh,
just
your
that. Even though it
family.
helps. So I get what you're saying with the indoda. Like what do they say? Ubuhle bendoda,
Imali yayo noma ulimi lwayo.
Yes,
Njengo-
exactly.
Almost like
So in translation, yes, it's true. Like so, the beauty of a man is seen in his pockets.
Yeah.
But like, there's just a level of like sometimes it doesn't help the
Yeah.
pockets. I recently
but
met someone and
sorry,
he
yeah.
was also like, he fell from glory, and the level of delulu, like grandiose delusion,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he was
She's
still
so
that
right,
person, or
guys.
like I'm gonna get back up, and I was just like, you should have been nicer when you had that money, because now you look like an absolute
Oh,
pope.
yeah.
And you
Can I
know,
say this though? It's also what you see though. Like if I grow up, right? If I'm in my 20s and I'm like trying to figure out life, I'm studying, and let me take it from 10 years before 21, let's say 12, 13 years old. If I'm going to go buy bread, right, and I'm standing by the street corner, I get to the shop and I see the guy standing at the street corner, right? The ladies are chilling with that guy that's chilling in a drop top Beamer car, door open with the Hennessy out. I'm looking at that like, yo, fuck, like that looks like the standard. Like that looks like how I get there, right? Then I get to university, and I think, okay, maybe if I study my way through because of Disney and Nickelodeon. Disney and Nickelodeon are lying. You don't study your way through that shit, right? I'm studying, but you don't get the recognition you feel like you deserve. You'll get into the deserve thing a bit later, but you don't get that recognition, right? Then you go through most of your 20s, and you're like, yo, the women I want, right? don't want me, right? What they want is that, right? What they want is provide and protect. And at 13 or at 21, how the hell do I know how to provide and protect? But trust and believe that once I get the title, the car, the house that allows me to provide and protect, I'm gonna show flames.
Yes.
That's like that's like,
You're so scary.
you know what I
though.
mean? Huh?
But
He
I
still
feel,
looks scary.
you know,
Yeah.
in these situations we're
good
talking
point,
about,
good
ne,
point.
I feel like sometimes, okay, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So now we're talking about guys when they get money, how they start being boastful and whatsoever. Sometimes I feel like us ladies, we're the problem.
Talk to me.
You understand? In an aspect that now, if you approach me now, you don't have nothing. I'm just like, you know how I'm gonna act. Like, funani low, I don't want whatever it is you want. You understand? But the moment you have money, us ladies, we have this thing that because you once wanted me, whether it's 10 years later, if I see you with money, the fact that you once wanted me to come back, and I always believe that the fact that you once wanted me, you will always want me, and I will now come to you and be like, yeah, what's up? Then when you're just now acting regular, like, bro, what is it? You understand? I'll now bring the emotional damage that just because he has money now, he can't notice me. You understand? But now I got where I wanted to be.
Very
Maybe I wanted
entitled
you
lot.
to be Maybe I wanted you to be my
women.
destiny helper.
Honestly.
I think
Honestly, very.
very.
I wanted you when I had nothing. I needed somebody to come to and to tell me, babe, it's gonna be okay. I didn't have much at that stage. I wanted someone to
Yes,
tell me, like, babe, I know you have nothing, but you're gonna get to where you want. You didn't want that for me.
Yes.
Now I made it. You
Come
want to come
on.
and show your big nyash in
That's
front
all.
of my face and be like,
I think the same goes for us women. There's boys in high school don't want me, but they want me now.
No, it's both roles. Definitely.
yeah.
yeah.
There's still some guys that they don't still make it in life. I still see. I was a village babe. The way I'll dress like a boy. When I met my boyfriend, you'll be like, bro, do you know there's a dress? Like, you can wear a dress and a skirt. What's a frontal? Bro, I never knew a frontal could exist. What is that? Nails. So there's that point that, okay, now I have developed, I look nicer. Back then, I wasn't attractive to you. Now I look better. You still try to approach me, but you still not what I want. You understand? So every situation exists. As much as we can try to rectify wrong from right, every situation we are talking about now does exist. You understand? Because look now, there can be a money gent. You understand? I'm a regular babe. I know you have money. If I say, babe, I want to go for brunch, you're going to give me money. If I say, babe, I want to get a 30-inch wig, you give me 30,000, it's fine. You understand? But at the end of the day, like I was saying, if the gent goes and leaves, you have nothing. And you now come and say, no, DEELAAH, he didn't want to build me. No, my sister, he gave you money that he didn't come to look for. That where did you use it for? Why couldn't you save that money and make something
Out of
it?
yourself.
Powerful.
You understand? You say, no, DEELAAH, he never talked about opening a business for me. But now you are finding money that someone could use for a capital.
Yeah.
But because you focused more on enjoyment,
Maybe,
now that is gone, your eye is clearing. You can see, like,
You could have done this, that.
exactly.
problem.
Totally.
Yeah.
These are real situations.
Yeah.
Facts.
But would
Real
you not
situations.
say on the contrary? Like, I don't want to be particular, but I think you guys and viewers at home will know what I'm talking about. There's a marriage that happens for a couple of years. You have children. Initially, your role as the woman is to, be the helper, assist in the household, and all that stuff. Then man goes somewhere, meets a very young, beautiful girl who is maybe in the entertainment or beauty industry, and then the household falls apart. He leaves you, you're going through a divorce, and then now he moves over to this young girl who is, wanted by many, but she's also got her own stuff going on.
Yeah.
Would we not say then that there is a level of switching up as well? Because even if he's wanted you, and maybe hypothetically, I don't know where they came from, there's a chance that she was there when he had nothing.
So-
and then it's almost like who was wrong in acrimony.
So, like what I'm saying, guys, see, what I'm saying basically is secure yourselves because nothing is guaranteed to last forever. You understand? If your man is giving you that 10 rand, see, you see me now, if I say I want to go now and drink champagne, I'm not gonna call a guy and be like, please, I want to drink champagne. But whatever I find that I can sell it, I'll still sell it. You understand? I've never reached that stage that I suffered in life.
Yeah.
But where I am in life now, I need to start showing up as a big girl.
That entrepreneurship is still there.
No, I don't go to that club I once worked for to show them that, see, this is me
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
They haven't seen me. I don't go back to places I cried in and start trying to boost myself to be like, this is me.
Yes.
You understand? So I never show myself in an aspect that it's not that I'm big, you understand? But from where I was, trust me, there's a big difference. No, there's a huge difference.
I love that.
There's a huge difference. So now, you're married to a guy. You as a wife, what are you doing? Supporting him, opening your legs, and that's it. Ask him, Daddy, please can I have 10 rand? I want to buy meat. Okay, for instance, the guy doesn't leave you. Tomorrow he falls within trouble. As a wife, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Open your legs? How are you going to assist him? Because let's be realistic. It's no longer about just, I support you, I love you, I'm here
stand
for
by
you.
you.
No,
Make
if
a plan.
something happens to me, what are you going to do?
But can I just add to what you're saying? I think now people are beginning to learn that, and I'll tell you why. You need to remember, guys, that whether it's be marriage, relationships, anything, right? Even relationships at work.
Exactly.
Codependency is a thing, and a lot of people date because now you are my boyfriend, but you actually playing my father role and mother role and sister and brother that I didn't
don't wanna go
have,
there.
guys.
Honestly.
Do you understand? So a person, and we can be naive. So you don't think a person will go. You love what you're feeding off of each other, right? And you think it's gonna be forever, because some people are dating. You could be with someone and you're seeing long term, but they're seeing short term in you, and they're not telling you that. Which goes back to what I think you said earlier on, Uguti, or I think it was you, that when you're open to a person before you start a relationship about how you are, a person, if they want you, they'll start giving you the impression that they're like that.
Exactly.
And then you like, bingo, I was open, I was honest enough to trust this person, right? And now I'm with this person, we both want the same thing. So I've met my match.
Gotcha.
And whatever we go through in life, we'll go through it together. Can't they know?
Yes, that's why.
So now what you're saying, people are beginning to wake up to that, right? In this new age, we've been going through it, but people also need healing, because you'd go to a lot of people who are millionaires, billionaires, they buy people to come over to enjoy their money because they have nobody else. They're lonely. You have everything, but you have nothing. So it has to be
though?
it has to be balanced, like what you're
It's
saying.
not weird
You know?
In which part?
that I have all the money I need, but I still buy girls and bring them over.
What do you? I mean, keep going. You.
No, like no.
So all I was saying,
You do something
Okay.
like that, ne? What? Book weekends away and invite girls just to have fun.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not somebody who's social. So there are times I feel like I want to have my peers around me. Trust me, I'm 23, ne? But I behave like I'm 40.
That's
No.
amazing. You're 23.
Literally.
And you speak like this.
you are 23 years old.
I'm 23.
It's a bit of a
And you
mind fuck.
speak like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know one thing, ne? I'm a very emotional person, ne? And my man will always tell me, if you learn to move with your mind, not your emotions, you would be very far in life. See, for instance, now what you're saying, that you meet a man, you now think like we're on the same page, we're gonna be together forever. But if you thought with your mind, without emotions being involved for a second, this is a man, I am a man, we are both human. Anything can happen at any certain given time.
Yeah.
Got you.
Besides someone running away, there's death, there's going to jail. There's a lot of problems in this life. But one thing people don't understand is you need to be secured. Whatever it is you find, your 10 cents, I give you this 10 cents, babe, go do a 40-inch frontal. I saw someone with it. Go buy lesser inches, save the rest of the money. Because people feel like in this life to make money, you need to give me 30,000, then I use 2,000, I save the rest. No, I'm going to give you 1,000 rand. You understand? I'm going to use 200, save. You can never have money if you don't save. This is what most people don't understand.
Yeah.
Because people think to have money, I need 10 million coming in every single day.
Yeah.
No. So it's a lot of things. If people moved with common sense, not emotion, we would be very far in life. Because I found a man. like here in Josie, there's this thing that if you find a man, he must take care of you. You must do this. A man is literally like a job. You understand? But these men now, as much as we are blaming men for a lot of things, they've come to realize that this is the era we're living in.
The template is the same.
I have
bro.
money.
The algorithm
She's
is
gonna
the
come.
same. Yeah.
Gonna say, in his mind, he's already put that because I have money, everybody wants me because
The
of
algorithm
money.
is the same.
You understand? So by the time you come,
Yeah.
he's gonna treat you the same way he's been treating all these ladies because he believes it's the money that brought you there. Because come on, if we all know you have 10 million, I'm gonna come, bro. I'm gonna come at you, not even left, but direct.
Chisa.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So men have this thing that now they know that because I have money, all the ladies want me. So they start giving you what you want. You want money, come and take money. You understand? Pa, 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 pa. They eat what they want. You understand? Because at the same time, you as a girl, you have your own values. You understand? But because of money, you put your values on hold. You eat the money, eat the money, eat the money. He's a man. He's human. He has common sense. You will see that, okay, I gave you 10,000 today. You went to go buy Michael, whatever. You came back, you don't even have 1,000 rand. You're now telling me, babe, I have to go home tomorrow. I need 2,000. But not long, I gave you 10,000.
Yeah.
You give you the money. You tomorrow again, babe, I want to go with friends for brunch.
Yeah.
Oh, so I will give you 5,000. You'd rather go spend with friends than to better yourself or save it. He will give you. So most people don't understand that people get to see the kind of person you are with while they give you what you
With
need.
your
No,
spending habits.
it's a lot.
With your spending
It's a
habits.
lot because sometimes
You want food?
you think
I'll
you
give you
are
food.
you are sleeping with that man who has the money to get the money, can you're sleeping with a snake.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why sometimes it doesn't come to you to save that money because it's supposed to be for entertainment.
true.
There's a lot.
You squander.
There's a lot. That's why at a young age, now personally I'd say, even though one is wise and they are now conscious of the way that they need to conduct themselves and handle things, it's so important to not miss a phase and to live and not to live elderly, because
true.
trust me,
I
when
love
you hit
that.
30, you don't just do everything responsibly, have fun responsibly, save. If you're there, you're there, right? And you're a giver and you give back. Don't miss a phase. Some
But
of us
how
are
do you
old.
how do you
Live
you
and have
mitigate
fun.
risk
Yo,
within
I'm
the phase, right? Because I'm for
gone.
living in a phase, right? But there's some people who live in the phase, then stay in the phase, and don't know how to get out of
and
the
it
phase.
squanders
So
you.
yeah, so how do you know how
But,
to
okay.
live responsibly in that phase?
Okay.
How do you know?
I think the best way to do it is to live honestly and not try to be someone else, and to obviously have some discipline. You know, that's why I said have fun but have it responsibly. So always be cognizant of. And now I'm gonna bring in again, like I always say, what I believe in. If you are open to being teachable, right?
If you're open to being teachable,
Or if you have a guide, or if you follow something, because I don't believe that we move alone and I can only rely on my own.
Gotcha.
Right? And I wish I had that when I was younger, because I'd probably be further than where I am right now. Right? So I'm saying that now I see, because I use a spiritual lens and I understand, right? That I heard things, but I was not listening then.
Got you.
Is
And
my
then
future bright?
that's why now, your future's very bright.
Jesus.
But we just need to live, guys,
Allow
a day at a
yourself
time
to
and
live.
have
I
fun.
agree.
Let's not.
I agree.
We are not
Let's not
elders
try
yet,
and
please.
mature fast.
Because
Gotcha.
when you
Through it.
plummet, it won't be pretty. Do you understand? And it can happen.
And then sometimes they live in reverse. You find
that aspect.
you're old now, and then when you get to 40 now, you're rocking do-rags. And
Nothing wrong with do-rags, bruh.
do-rags.
Damn,
That was the
bruh.
wrong one, okay.
For instance, like you're saying, like the way you guys are shocked that I'm 23, right? So
Very shocked. Very. Know your mind at 23.
You don't look
Like,
old, by
what
the way,
hell,
but
bro?
like with your wisdom.
Yeah.
You I would say maybe by my 27,
I mean, she
28,
is homegirl,
somewhere
so,
towards 30, you know.
We're just born and bred differently. Like.
So
Bizarre.
in that aspect,
it
I'm
about
23, you understand? But trust and believe, I don't behave like most 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
You understand? Not in the aspect that I'm not living life. No, I do. You understand? But there's more important things than me coming to shake my nyash on a table.
Gotcha.
You understand? So it's not that I still won't do that. No, guys, you see me rocking my bum shot with girls out. You
Got you.
understand? But see, now I was telling you I'm suffering. I suffered. You understand? There are people that if I got the little money I have now, they would have just said I've made it. Now
is
let's
it.
party. You
Yeah.
understand? But till to this day, bro, I don't stop looking for ways to make money.
Can I ask if someone is new in Joburg, right? Let's say someone gets here, they say, "Yo, I'm in the city of dreams," or whatever they
Don't
call the
even
city.
come
I
at
want to
all.
hustle. What's the direction, or what hustle would you recommend to someone who's new in Joburg? Male or female, saying, "Yo, I'm here. I wanna hustle. Where do I go? Do I start something online? Do I sell hair? Do I go to the club? Where do I go? Where do I start? Yeah, where do I start?"
Well, for instance, like now, me, the route I took was hosting.
Got
Because
you.
at that time, I didn't need to say, here's my varsity, whatsoever, I'm qualified in this and this, you understand? Because as people, our direction is not the same.
Got
You
you.
understand? You now, you can have a talent of being a DJ, you understand? Which you could approach clubs and be like, guys, I'm good at this, you understand? Please hear me out. Give me
Yeah.
that 500 rands, give me that, you understand? You can't just say, just because somebody came to Josie, they went to the club, I'm going to go there also.
Yeah.
As a person, self-introspect yourself.
Talk
I
to
am
me.
good with this. Oh, no, I am not good at anything. But I have a lot of men in my WhatsApp or in my surrounding. Why don't I look something cheaper that men wants, but I'll sell it at a higher price?
Got
You
you.
understand?
E.g.,
Make use of your...
Please correct very quickly. For example. Make an example very quickly.
For
an
example,
example.
for example,
Hey.
for example, let me tell you,
Yeah,
there are factory reject perfumes. You understand? For instance,
Idiot.
the Dior, the Gucci, all those perfumes, most men want to buy them.
Yeah.
They are factory rejects. They sell them, I think, 600. I even have the lady on my
Nice. Look
WhatsApp.
at you.
Because like I'm saying,
for real?
me, there's no money that's more to me.
Talk to me.
There's no
Plug-
money, even if
plug
it's
us.
100, right? My sister,
Yeah.
bring it to me.
Yes.
You understand? So, all those factory rejects in the clubs, go. Be a promoter whatsoever. Approach men, bro, this is legit. Because if you scan the barcode, it's going to show that this thing is original. Now you're buying it 600 whatsoever. You put your own markup. Make use of your audience. Ladies, now, me, I have a lot of girls, but I won't just sit and be like, I have a lot of girls. I'm not someone who's social.
Yeah.
But because people trust me that whatever dealer is going to say, I'm not going to try and scam anybody.
Got you.
Or I'm not going to try and lead you astray.
Yeah.
Because trust me, there's nobody paying me. I have a group called the Hustling Huns. One day mentioned it on the podcast,
Yeah.
but it got misled the whole
who's
way.
podcast? Us.
No, the other podcast.
that other
You
one.
understand? So that group has like 1,000 girls, 1,000 females. I created another one because they were complaining that this one is full. It had 500 girls within an hour. So I have 2 groups. No, literally. It can't exist, ne? It's not possible, ne?
So what happens in the group?
So in the group, I just send job posts and I help those who want to promote. Because remember, the some always need girls, but they don't know where to find girls. So most of the people would text me, DEELAAH, please help me with girls.
Good girl.
You understand? And at the end of the day, still me, I can make money off the group if I want to do an event, or people will pay me to actually bring girls. But now I'm not promoting.
Yeah,
You're paying me to bring my own audience. Because the plan was for me to brand it as a, I don't know if you say a company or
Yeah,
a brand.
yeah.
You understand?
Got you.
Like
You know that thing that,
recruitment agency.
yeah, that's what I
I'm
wanted.
getting,
Yeah.
You understand? So that if you're a club, because I know club owners,
Yeah.
bro, if you know you want girls, holler me. No need to start posting all those stuff. You understand? In that aspect, the girls are making money. I'm also making money.
Got you.
You understand? So the thing was, that was the plan. You understand? But I
Yeah.
get so occupied. But now, I said, you can open, guys, if you think I'm lying.
I want to check hustling hand.
Where is it?
actually.
I'll pop on.
Where is
my
it on-
WhatsApp.
on-
No, how do we join?
Bali.
How do they?
Yeah,
Bali, are you not working with us at POV?
Yo.
Wait.
Are you not working with us at POV?
So now I opened a broadcast on IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I think I opened it not long. It's like on 2.4 thousand people in it. You understand? Because I can't just keep creating WhatsApp groups. I opened a Telegram. It also had 500 girls within an hour. So
Jeez.
it's that thing that, see, when it comes to girls,
Yeah.
my heart goes all out for them because I see them, I see
Yeah.
myself in them,
Yeah.
when I needed help. This is
Yeah.
one thing people don't understand because trust me, there's nobody who pays me for anything I do. Nobody.
Can I ask
Right.
someone who wants to do this, like do what you're doing? They're not in Joburg, in another city. They're seeing this avenue of opportunity, right? And their worry is to say, Ish, I want to do this. I want to help girls. But my main worry is their safety, right? Is there any safety measures that someone can put in place? Because you know the guys, right? But playing devil's advocate, you may not know the guys as friends. Right, and the guys' friends have ulterior motives, and the guys' friends, and this thing that has a pure intention and is profitable can easily go south because of one terrible guy or whatever the case may be. Is there measures that can be put in place? Do you take like the guys as whoever's at the event, or you're well aware who's there in terms of guys, or is there a way that can be controlled?
So see now, in the aspect of guys, it's not really the biggest aspect.
Okay.
It's just making that those things do come. They
yeah.
do approach me. You understand? But there's certain situations, us as people, take it like you're dating. You understand? You've been talking to someone online. He now tells you, pull through. There's some things, some situations, you yourself, you just not feel at ease with it. That, you know what?
Okay.
Whatever that is happening here,
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Okay.
You understand? Like I said right now, there are my guys that I know that if I just want to go to the house now, I'll just
Yeah.
pop up and be like, my G, what's up? You
Yeah.
understand? Because they also have things they would lose if something went wrong.
Mm.
You
Got
understand?
you. Okay.
So I can't just bring someone who has nothing to lose and be like,
Lose.
I have a party,
Got
bring
you.
girls.
Got you.
At the end of the day, you have nothing to lose. So they are even more
That's
worried
dangerous.
about safety. If the
Yeah.
girls are safe, more than I would be worried about the girls.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Got you.
Yeah.
So I would literally need to be like, oh, your party. They'll be like, no. Some guys, most of my guys, they'll be like, bro, the party went well. Here's money. They would give me money, obviously. Like that
I
one.
was going to say, how do you then, because we were touching, but how do you make your money?
Yeah, make a living. I wanted to ask.
And then she smiles.
How
Because
do
you
you
said
make
you
your
used to
money?
promote.
Are you a
You're not
recruiter?
promoting anymore.
Tell
No,
us more.
you see what these things I'm talking about, girls whatsoever. That's just something I do in my free time. That has nothing to do with
With
who I am
money.
today.
Oh,
You
okay.
understand? Of which, as you see, most people are more interested in my life.
Yeah.
You understand? Which gives me an aspect because my life doesn't just involve me. You understand? There's people I can't mention, but they're my loved ones. You understand?
Got you.
So this is why I'm never posting, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. But most people know that I work. Like, for instance, I was working in a company, but I left because I was tired.
Yes.
It's December, I need to
She's
party.
yes. 100%.
Honestly,
Girl.
honestly, I was
100%.
like, it's December, it's draining. You know, when you're leaving home at 6, you come back at 6. Like, it was just too much for me.
Doesn't make sense.
Guys. See, one thing to name me, I'm a hustler. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
I am a hustler. You see, when I chill with guys,
Yeah.
guys are my favorites. Do you know why?
Talk to me.
Because guys will put you on.
Yeah.
Yes.
They spit game.
Guys, if they see that you are a G,
Yeah.
they will put you on. They'll be like, DEELAAH, see, right now, I need you to do this, run this small errands for me,
Yeah.
this and this and this. In that time when you're doing that, I'm learning. See, my mindset is of a mindset of a man. I don't think like girls.
Fact over feelings.
I don't. But I still have emotions. Yo, me now, I cry, guys.
Yeah.
No!
It becomes tough.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
what
Becomes
she said,
tough.
respectfully.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Because now, somebody might just take it that you're saying women are
context.
weaker.
No, I
Absolutely
cry.
not. Absolutely
A
not.
text on my man's phone. Yo! Yes, I forget.
Yeah.
Ukuti-
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a normal woman.
Yeah.
But there's a life I want for myself. There's a life I want to see my parents at. Let me give you one example now. When I was coming from Brits, and I had friends that were staying in the complex I would come to visit. Young girls. Maybe we're the same age mates or somewhere younger.
Yeah.
If I tell you that all the time I'd come, they have all these latest baddie outfits. Skin is glowing. But on a frontal, kika frontal, they own
Sure.
an apartment.
Sure.
You understand? They weren't that close to me, you understand? But we'd chill and talk. Because I have another friend, so that she doesn't think I mean her. You understand?
Yeah.
Not you, Chomiaka. Why kids? Not you. So I had friends. It wasn't even because the other first girls I met was in Midrand, but there was another part before I met the Midrand girls.
Okay.
So they were staying in the complex, house, there's bottles, they drink champagne, they're partying, their life is just bubbly.
Yeah.
You understand? When I look at myself, I'm wearing push-ins, I'm wearing a jean, I'm wearing a t-shirt. But in that aspect, I was more comfortable in those clothes. You think like I want to be a boy, but no. You understand? So when I would come, one thing that would always come to my mind.
What's
I'm
up?
like, God, why can't I be like them? What is the difference between them and me? So in that aspect, I wouldn't be jealous of them. Don't know if I would say it's motivation or I would question God or it made me push to be where they are. You understand? Bro, I'm telling you, even if they would say, let's go to the club, I'll spend the whole day trying to look for what can I wear.
Stress.
Because nails, what is nails?
Yeah.
I would literally look normal, random village girl. But I would see them all the time. Boyfriends dropping them lunch. Babe, I want to take my friends. They would even pay 5K in. I'm like, God, this is the life. But one thing I would always do, when I leave Joburg, when I get home, I know I always find my mother sitting outside by the veranda because Northwest is hot. I'll sit her down. I'm like, Mommy, if you see the girls in Josie,
Yeah.
if you see the apartments, the cars, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And she thought I was joking. I would always, and my brother would be like, I'm fun. Brothers and sister.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're going to do it when I go to But at that time, I have nothing. I have nobody. Then, I would always, and remember, 5 times I did it. I would sit my mother down. Then, one day, I had a friend. We met once when I came to visit Josie. Then we became friends, regularly talking. Then we fell off because her boyfriend followed me on Instagram and she wanted to kill me because her boyfriend followed me. I was like,
niggas,
bro,
niggas.
I even sent a screenshot. I was like, bro, your man was even in my DM trying to text me, but I didn't even reply. But because she just had short temper, then the friendship just kind of chilled. Then 3 months later, we started talking again. I was like, bro, I'm tired of Northwest. Please, can I just pull up and see what I can do in this life? She first, you could see when someone is not really interested. Then after some thought, she was like, Chomi, I dreamt of you, we're good, blah, 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 pull up. But in my mind, I already knew, like, the vibe you gave me first, it's just off.
Not the one.
Then I was like, I packed my bag. I left. And that I told my mother that, guys, I want to leave. Hey. No. Even my dad was at work. He came back. I was like, Mama, nakatama. I was like, where are you going to go? I'm saying I'm going to go with my friend. See, I'm going. You see all those things I keep telling you, my age is not stopping. It's going.
Yeah.
I came to Josie. I stayed with my friend in a one room. And I'm thankful to her, but it wasn't the best situation we're in because she was
Gotcha.
more of a life of the party. I'm more of a want to be home.
All
So
right.
sometimes come back home with friends drunk. I'm just there. I have to leave the bed, this and this. You understand? But one thing about me, I never looked back. I never looked back. I didn't. Like, life started very rough.
Yeah.
I never looked back. And God is my witness.
Yeah.
All those girls that motivated me with the frontals and etc., they're nothing compared to me today.
Come on.
There's nothing. They're actually the ones now asking DEELAAH, can you assist me with this? DEELAAH, what can I do? There isn't, like, I don't know one like that I can say. Not that I'm saying belittling somebody. We're no longer on the same level. But I started from zero.
Because you made a decision very early
But I
where you
never
want to be.
looked. See now, none of them. But they're still in my life.
Yeah.
They're the ones that motivated me, bro. I had nothing. When I look at them, I just remember where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And I always used to tell me, like, Chop, if it wasn't for you, maybe I wouldn't still be here. But all of them. Now, frontal.
Yeah.
No, literally. But till today, guys, I made all this because December, but I'm still the old me. I can't change. I'm still short hair, normal clothes. Maybe that's the best thing about me. I never allowed myself to be changed.
Do you have friends?
I have people I know because I can't say I have friends if they have best friends. You get my aspect? I'm friend with you, but you are her best friend. I'm more like, if you are my friend, be my friend. Not that don't have other friends, but So because, like I said, I'm not that social. I can't really create a strong friendship. Because friendships showed me shege.
Oh, listen.
I'm telling you.
Listen.
None of them.
At all.
I've literally
Because
got
I'll treat them like
one friend.
relationship. Yo.
So basically, you're a homebody.
Yeah.
You're a homebody, like you indoor,
like
you're
being at
indoor
You like
person.
being indoors.
Yeah.
I do-
I
I
like
heard
being
you
out
also
with
like
my
traveling.
man. Thank you to my man.
Thank you to my
Hey, my man.
Actually, I wanted to ask. I mean, Gigi, this one's also for you because you just recently decided to take flights like they Ubers. Bro, she's just
Guys.
moving on. Anyway,
Put me
Come back to me. Put me on.
I wanted to ask how important do you guys think traveling is, especially like with entrepreneurship?
You
business?
meet
How
a
do
rich
you
man.
learn?
No, that's what they're doing.
Exactly.
No,
That's why I'm giving it a little bit.
No, I mean,
You again.
That's what they're doing, not us. No.
I'm about to switch myself, guys. I want a rich man.
Yeah,
Why are
Gigi,
you
how-
behaving like you just went on a ship, having the time of your life
about me.
and networking?
It's not about me.
You are also having your best,
But
living
I'm just
you
asking.
also you are
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm not traveling. Like, how important is traveling?
What was it important for you? Like, what did you meet there? Tell us.
He definitely networked this one. He probably was. when he was-
Socializing is good.
Yeah, okay. For me, I think with traveling, I'm learning, right? Because I'm very new in it. But I'm learning that you get to see other cultures and see things from a different perspective, right? One in South Africa, we're like super blessed, even though we look at a lot of the negative, right? There's a lot of positivity within the country.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of negativity, but there's a lot of positivity. I think with
You guys, we have to say that we don't have a choice. We're here.
Honestly.
I'll say with the hustling mentality
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
it's
With
true.
the hustling mentality, I think sometimes listening to the stuff that you're saying, right? The way you branded yourself from a plugging perspective, you looked at your surroundings. I think there's a lot of people that wanna be entrepreneurs and wanna be hustlers, but you're looking at the template of the States. Right, you're looking at the template of, okay, that's what they're doing there, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. They say, okay, cool, in the States, these guys are making money from trading, forex, whatever, right? And then you say, I'm gonna do the same thing, but it's like those people don't have actual cows and actual like minerals that you have, that you can actually trade actual minerals.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can actually do farming. They probably don't have the space to do those things, right? So I've learned with a bit of traveling that I've done that, like, if you turn on your entrepreneurial hat, right, and you look at the problems within your house, not the problems in another street, and
Yes,
another,
yes.
then you're able to solve the problems a bit better and make money out of them.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be
we're all
motivated.
we're all
See
in,
everything
all
as
start
an
off in bad
opportunity.
situations.
Totally.
Right, but it's making the most out of those
Yes.
situations. So that's how I was asking from a traveling perspective for you guys, right? Like, would you say what are the benefits of traveling from an entrepreneurial perspective, like, or from a business-minded perspective? Do you get there and see, okay, cool, actually, like, iPhones that side are a lot cheaper. You know, I can get them this side. The fashion, a lot of the stuff that happened that side, waterfall down to South Africa 2-3 years later.
Yeah.
Right. So I was just asking that basically.
I think with how the global community has, like, the world has become so global. It's so crazy you're asking this, Slim, because we're not far off. Fashion-wise, we're okay, guys.
Really?
We're actually on par with them.
For real?
Yeah. Many a time
Wow,
I got
okay.
compliments for how I was dressed.
Talk
you
to
know?
me.
So I feel like they were definitely on par. I think 3-4 years ago, then we could have said, you know, but now, I mean, with everyone shopping online, and we're
Yeah.
literally buying the same things. The only
Yes,
difference is
guys.
the weather, right? So,
Yeah.
so they will get like fall before we do. They will
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
summer collection because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But if we're talking fashion, like, we're on par. But the one thing I noticed, even down to supermarkets, like whatever, whether it was a Target or a Walmart or whatever, is that there's so much space in South Africa to be able to develop your own product. There's so much
Whoa.
space to, like, it's a real thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and a big shout out to like a MacG and his gin. You know, to Cafe and his gin.
Yeah.
To the late DJ, somebody I know, he was like in, you know,
Yeah.
trying to create his own, you know, whatever he was creating. But with us, like the terrain is open, like the market is so open. You're right that we're like, we have actual cows, we have actual commodities, and that's something that we don't really appreciate enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, just even walking into like a bread aisle, why do we still only have like 4 or 5 kinds of bread, like brands of bread? They have like 10, 12. Like it's ridiculous. Like there's so many, like eye pencil with like a blob on the back, eye pencil in pink. You know, it's like so weird at how fast they, you know, but they are first world and whatnot. But I think it definitely opens up your mind when you come back. When you're just like, you know what? There's actually a lot to do. And the problem again with the African entrepreneur is that we believe that we need to share. No, we don't want to share. The African entrepreneur
definitely
does not want to share.
Expand on
like,
that, please.
You are really okay with like the sabotage, the level of sabotage is crazy, right?
So, guys.
Like just the things happening. Every time somebody wants to start up something, it always needs to be so. I mean, there's competitive, like those like blogs that we have, and you know, that's really cute. But when it comes down to like a service, like a product, like food, essentials, and I just don't get it with African entrepreneurs and how we want to fight for space. Guys, do you know how many people are in this country? Never mind the undocumented ones. Like, so many people in this country. There is no way, absolutely no way that you cannot share the market with somebody else. But once again, like it's the tyranny of, you know, I don't want to get too much into it because I'd like to be an elitist one day. So I don't want to burn my bridges. But the actual truth is, you know, African entrepreneurs, like we've got a long way to go, but we just don't want to share the space. Like we just, there's so much to do.
Facts.
So much to do.
I mean, if you look at your
but can we stop
Arabs,
also, Zara, just to, can we, guys, so many people are selling hair, hey? Like there are other things we can sell. No, I don't know if I'm a hun, and that's why I'm saying that. But like, everyone is selling hair.
Decreased on that.
Has it stopped?
Yeah.
Like every time I get on
What,
Instagram,
bro?
it's like, Mama hair.
Bro, if I could start a business, it would be a
hair.
hair and nail business. 1000%.
Okay, it would work, definitely. But it's like, there are other things you can
online
do.
boutique
service.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I just feel like when it comes to business, business can never end.
Yeah.
And you can never really be like, guys, let's share businesses among each other.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you understand? So the whole thing into business, make a name for yourself.
Got you.
You understand? Because you can't just come out of nowhere and be like, I sell quality hair. Who are you?
Yes.
You understand? Who are you? Where do we know you from? I'd rather go buy from you because I know you. You understand? So make a name. See, guys, I'm telling you now, like I was telling you. There's a black opal soap I was using. You understand? So my skin was bad. Maybe Northwest Water was burning me, and
you're popping now, though.
So, so I used that soap.
Popping proper, eh?
Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
So I now use that soap. You understand? So my skin, I have weird skin to get, you know, those in winter, like baby, it's wrinkled and whatsoever. So I tried many things, expensive and so ever, but it wasn't working for me.
Okay.
And I tried that soap, you understand, because I have a sis, she's out of the country. So when she was coming, I said, please just bring a lot so that if it works, I don't have to wait for you again. You understand? Cool, she did. I used one, I used two. Then I was using another moisturizer. It worked for me. So one day I'm just bored because as much as people know me, I can't act like sassy influencer stuff. I'm always posting weird. See, I'm the most weirdest person you ever meet. I act so village. I just post, I was like, guys, just imagine the water's treating me good. Do you know how many people send me money to buy the soap I had remaining?
Imagine.
Oh,
I made 3,000 in a
mobile
night.
brand.
3,000 in a night.
In a night, the soap.
With the soap.
Yeah, I am
No, I swear, even today, if I show you how many I had to send, because my sister's here for the holidays whatsoever. So I told her, because the moment they started showing me power, when she was about to come, I was like, bro, that soap, it didn't work for me. Bring more. So she doesn't say I'm using it to buy and I'm selling it. If I show you how many orders, how many people, I made 3,000. I made 3,000 in a within an hour. People sending, because I was like, I'm gonna just let it go for 150. My brother.
Can I say this? There's a distrust there, and I can imagine also. I know from like Islalin, like friends of mine from the Eastern Cape, like there's a level of distrust with online, right? They're like, okay, if I'm gonna start a business, right? This business must be, I'm selling physical things. I'm selling an apple here. I'm selling a, you know what I mean? Which I think is just a fear thing to say because something is online. I can't actually. The money's not being handed to me.
Yeah.
There's a 48-hour period.
Exactly.
What? How do you get over that? How do someone who's in the Eastern Cape or not necessarily the Eastern Cape, but someone who's in, let's say, a village area and says, I want to be entrepreneurial, but me, I don't trust online. Online is too scary for me. I don't know if this money is really going to come. There's too many scammers. Every time I go on Instagram,
Is it
someone
secure?
is being scammed. It's been secured.
So me now, in that aspect, I'm actually thinking of it that it exists because, like I'm saying, do you know, from my Instagram, from my WhatsApp, not even up to 10% people know me in real life.
What?
Honestly,
That is crazy. Yeah.
not even up to 10% people know
But
me
you've
in
created
real
that
life.
trust. You
Yeah.
see,
You
online
understand?
which is possible.
Yeah.
Remotely.
Not even. Now I'm telling you, I made 3,000 in an hour. People that I don't text, I have 1,000 unopened messages. I'm that person that
What?
I'm just human.
Crazy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm human. I behave like people. So there's no way I can keep chatting to a lot of people at once. So sometimes I reply, what is agent, this and this. So I don't have those people. They're not like, I'm always like, babe, how was your day? Babe, you're looking nice. Even stories on WhatsApp, it's rare for me to even open. I'm always on TikTok watching videos, you understand? So it's not that those people are really close to me. No, come on, guys. But the moment I posted, people took my banking details and sent money, but they don't know me in real life. They don't know whether I exist
That
for
is
real
insane.
or I don't
It's like it's
exist.
about that time, bro.
Oh, we are wrapping up.
Before we wrap up, you've got a show. I don't know if it's a show. It's a what on Instagram dating show, dating plugs, and also another plug. Or
I wanted
You're
to
even
start.
plugging people on dating.
No,
You
guys,
are,
like I'm
uh,
saying,
innovative.
see an opportunity in everything. Don't think of what in a worldly aspect because you have a lot of people, you are this, you are this, you are that. Despite of how many people I'll trend on blogs, dealer girls, this and this, but I never let that stop me from me. You understand? So I have that show. I saw opportunity. There's a lot of girls that text me. Like I said, people believe I can provide even God to them. Like I can bring God
And
like
so
my
you
dear.
do.
I
Talk
honestly
to
feel
God.
like you
And
should.
so
I
you
need
do.
Honestly, so deal I need a man, deal I need this because they just believe I have a lot of
Open a
audience.
church.
So I wanted
Yeah.
to do that. Game shows. I used to see one. My brother used to watch it. I think it's based in the States or something. You just choose a girl according to what you see on the physiques or a guy, but you don't see the face. So it was just gonna be a show that's exciting. But at the end of the day, if you wanna go with what you want, you guys get
you
that
creative.
Aye, when
aspect.
you are the one, you're
Get
the
that
girl.
aspect.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
for sure.
Gigi?
So this is called the Shabin. You're going to pick two of these, read it out loud. Everyone gets to answer it. Basically, starting with her. Yeah, starting with whoever.
You can start with yourself or you
Yeah.
decide who starts.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So start with the first one.
I use my baby's love to pick the right one.
Yes.
Wazokamnandi.
I can.
Wazokamnandi.
We had that already.
What?
That question.
Yeah. So put
These
it
need to be
aside.
I
updated.
wasn't here, okay?
Yeah.
Now I wanted to tell you how Emma, man.
She is so
Out.
If you could magically become fluent in any language, what would it be?
Whoa. Mandarin, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be with the Chinese. These guys look like they got life figured out.
Yeah.
You know what the Chinese, they look like they got life figured out. Mandarin, straight
Yeah.
up.
You?
I think Yiddish. Is that the Jewish one?
What's it called? Yiddish.
Is it like Yiddish or something?
You need a
Jewish?
fact checker.
Yeah, fact checker. But what they speak, what Jewish people speak, I would like to speak that.
Alright.
I feel like I'd really love to engage in
Yes.
some of the scriptures and stuff. What do you think?
I have absolutely no idea. I've never thought of that before.
Fluent in
I
any
feel like
language.
Arabic. Wouldn't you learn
That's what I
Arabic?
wanted to say, Arabic.
Okay, dope.
Should I my mind Arabic? Because I've been through.
Hebrew, something,
Yeah.
somewhere there.
Yeah.
And I speak to God directly.
No one wants to learn all these
I can
11
speak to God
languages.
directly now. What do you mean?
Yeah, language.
God knows all languages.
Clearly.
But maybe
you-
that's why
shit.
sometimes he doesn't answer on time. Maybe we praying for
Jewish
him.
and Hebrew.
Maybe we need to be praying in like another. Guys, think about it.
Can I tell
I'm
you?
telling you, think about it.
You know, there are people that will speak in tongues. It has happened to me before. where I would speak in tongues, and then I would get a translation of what I'm saying.
That's what tongues
because
are.
I'm speaking another language, an official language. So you could be in a plane praying, speaking in tongues, and someone could respond.
Not to be funny.
What?
Not to be funny, but that's what I also
another
understand
language.
tongues to be.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like really weird when everyone is saying shalabahi ta 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 in the church. And nobody is there to translate.
No.
Somebody is supposed to be there to shalaba.
No, guys, no.
That's what it is. That's what I understand tongues to be.
Tongues is
Like a
basically
universal language.
Yes.
Tongues is actually a ghost inside of you speaking a language, interceding for
That's
you.
a real thing?
Yes, that's what I know it to be.
So tongues is an official language in some way in the world.
Yes,
So you could,
that's what I know it to be.
but
So I'm very
yes,
confused. Kalabara
but what you
siende.
no, so guys,
5
I need to
people.
others are false pastors, so they're making that up, and then Satan has tongues as well. Guys, Satan has tongues.
Yeah,
He
that's
can go
shalaka
like,
siende.
yeah, khona abanye nje-
Guys, please don't put it too much, ne?
Hey.
Don't give people our information
Hey,
because
Mali.
they should
I'll
follow
take
us
the
for
language,
our for our informative.
Hey. Mali,
What's
what
happening?
language would you speak?
Mali, it better be good, dog.
Who's that his
Samputa.
spoon?
Huh? Samputa. I thought
Do
you
you know
said
what
puta.
puta is?
Yeah, bitch.
It's a bitch.
Yeah.
Puta de mer.
Yeah, Samputa.
Bitch of shit.
Shiny knuckles.
Yeah.
Yo.
This is gonna be
Russian.
my favorite question.
Okay.
When you die, what do
Whoa.
you want to be remembered for?
I'm not dying.
Damn. That's a deep
God
question.
forbid, but
Ah.
if
I'm not the dying type.
Guy, what do you want to be remembered for?
I lived.
I want to be remembered for being selfless.
Oh, you should have
That
gone.
is
I think that's
Wise.
where my blessings come from, guys. Honestly,
Yeah.
because
Selfless person.
most of my things you can't really have a background of. This is where this thing started. I think that's where my those silent
man, I
prayers
love
people
that.
say when I do something small for them. They'll be like, God bless this girl.
You see,
This
you,
is what I seek
I love
after.
you the girl.
23, my nigga. You 23.
I.
I'm 23.
That's
Where is
crazy.
Sia under
What-
these
what is
circumstances?
yours?
though?
Yeah.
Asking a question from there.
being raised, the way you raised matters,
Yeah.
guys. The way
Right?
you raised matters.
I think you should think of doing motivational talks online as well.
Oh, bro.
I think your story is phenomenal. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, who's remembering getting remembered for?
Ah, Za. Ah, so sell our sailing.
It's choking her like shit.
I would say exactly what you said, guys, and
Yourself,
I'm already doing that.
Yeah, you
I'll
are.
say for myself,
Yeah,
I
you
really I will put. I know if I say I put other people before me, I don't do it like how I used to. Would do it before because before maybe it was for validation. Now I do it because it's a servitude. I offer a service, and
Love
that's what I
it.
do.
I love it.
So it has a lot of God centered around it. And that's why it's so hard for me to be moved by a person who's ugly to me because the first thing I tell myself is,
So shy.
it's not my problem. then I move. Then I can actually have interest in you based on your ugliness towards me to see if I can help you. That's how I am.
Mali?
I don't know.
You don't
Wow.
know yet.
But Umbali.
I don't know.
I agree. We're just living.
She'll be remembered for staying in a business because she doesn't know anything.
Yes, staying
She
in
just
the
stayed
business.
in a lane.
Stayed in her
But
business.
staying in your Tory lane.
Oh,
Guys, I need to tell you guys something. Guys, Nicki Minaj dropped.
Oh my God! What?
It's a Pink Friday. It's a Pink Friday.
Wow.
It's a Barbie Friday.
It's a pink.
Let me tell
Shout out to Mother. Nicholas Ridiculous Onika Tanya
How's the song?
Maraja. The
wow.
Pink Print 2 has finally dropped. We
Yeah.
waited, Mom.
Oh,
The
nice.
Bobs waited.
Yes.
Thank
The
you.
Bobs.
From
Yes.
all across the world,
to
Mother.
Yes.
We pledge
How'd you
allegiance
pronounce
to
this?
you. You have grown. We are growing as a movement.
Yes.
And screw anyone who doesn't like Nicki Minaj.
That's what's up.
That's bro.
That's
You
what's
and
up.
your
There's
mom.
always. Well, how would you pronounce this alcohol? I've always.
Shit, I almost drank it.
I'm joking.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, actually, yeah. I think we should ask man. Yeah.
Chicken chest.
What is this?
In
What does it
Durban, no chateau.
Chicken
This
chest.
is nice.
say? What does it say?
Alright.
What's happening? What's happening?
She had to turn on the.
Chicken
I love it. I love it.
Guys, you want to embarrass me at this last
Chicken
point?
chest,
Chicken chest.
It's called Chuck and Chest. Shout out to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's sweet. I like it.
Yeah?
I like sweet things.
What?
Remember this?
I don't know. I'm just living.
Okay, Slim next to you.
Don't know.
Remembered for impact. I think I just wanna like
Absolutely.
I wanna have as much impact on people, on the world, as much as possible. I think every engagement, every podcast, every thing that I do, I want it to have impact.
No, nice.
That's nice.
Nice.
That's where I'm at.
That's very nice.
Gigi, take us home.
This has been amazing. I think you're such an amazing person.
Ooh.
You're one of a kind.
Yes.
Akamuhle
Come
You're
on.
beautiful.
Come
You're
on.
still gonna do so much with your life
Yeah.
and continue being the selfless person that you are. Thank you. Thank you for gracing us with your beautiful
Wow,
self.
that is a
I've been staring at your lashes the whole time.
You and me both. I've been staring at her skin.
This is a plug I need. This one I
You need
need.
to plug
I need
us.
to plug. And you know, most people when they do lashes, your eyes are crying. That
Yeah.
lady literally does it with no paper under your eye. She just holds your eye.
Yeah.
Sister,
Pa, done. She's
Love
good.
it. Okay, you're gonna plug us after the show. Where can people
I'm
get a
gonna
hold of
plug
you?
you. So, on Instagram,
Yes.
what's my Insta?
DEELAAH.
Hey,
DEELAAH,
guys,
AAH.
ngihlelelane, but a lot of things. So it's. Did you just say my? Yeah, he did. Man, you see that, guys?
A gent that listens. Take
You,
notes.
you are,
A gent
you are,
that
I don't
listens.
have him on Instagram, but you already understand the impact.
Come on.
So my Instagram is DEELAAH, DEELAAH,
That's all.
and TikTok is DEELAAH01.
There we go. All
That's
right.
Angiko show.
No
That's
Twitter, no
it.
Facebook.
No, but we'll make sure to put
Yeah,
it. We'll
make sure.
to put it in the
Yeah.
caption
Facebook,
as
I
well.
have Facebook. It's DEELAAH. I just use DEELAAH all the time. Yeah, so I just use DEELAAH all the time. Because I'll be dealing with God.
Yes, Queen.
Love it.
You and DEELAAH. Anyway, thank you for having me, guys. I enjoyed.
This was dope.
Yeah,
I
we did
loved
too.
it.
We learned
Yeah.
so much.
I usually have anxiety because I'm not social, like I said. So me being around people gives me anxiety. But I'm literally chilled the whole
That's
time. Not even a break
right.
of sweat. I love it. Your guys,
Girl, you ain't
Energy
sweating.
is the
guys'
one, right?
energy
You
is
smell
there.
good. You look good. You speak well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Thank you.
And to everybody at home,
Yes.
it's about that time. Thank you so much for being here.
Me drink my
Yes.
Chantel.
Boss sweet.
In the Middle East.
And
Let's
we
learn.
are
Thank
out.
you so much.
Yes.
The Moral Campus, Mbali Wamatuke, and of course, our guest, DEELAAH. And your girl, Titi Lemaine. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Bye.